So, I haven't done a video in a while, but I had to come on and sing the praises of living this way of eating, which is carnivore. And I don't always eat beef, and like a lot of people do, and I think you have to make it your own. I think the carnivore way of eating, I don't call it a diet because I think it's permanent for the rest of my life, so that I feel the way I do now, which I feel better than I have in 10, 15 years, easily. So, I've had an autoimmune disease I didn't know till a few years ago that I found out about. I've had acid reflux. I have had pain in my joints. I'm 58, so things are aching, or have been aching. I have bone-on-bone arthritis in my left knee from a car accident I had when I was 20. And this way of eating has changed so much of that. And it's amazing that I don't have joint pain. Most of the time, I do not. If I slip or something like that, then yeah, I ache for a couple days. I take a little Tylenol and I'm good. But for the most part, I have no joint pain anymore, and I think that's because of lack of inflammation. So I do believe in this way of eating. 100% I believe in this way of eating. But do I believe in just eating steak all the time? I eat a lot of eggs. I do eat cheese, not a lot, because I do think it stalls, and I am trying to get a lot lighter. I think being heavy as I get older is not healthy for for anything, my heart, anything, no matter how I eat. So that's my choice. And I mean, to be able to do things, it's not even so much to extend your life. I guess it is that too, but it's so you can do things. Like I'm looking forward to fishing, boating this year, swimming. I'm looking forward to riding my horse. I'm looking forward to living my life. Now, you all know I'm very faith poised or directed, and I do believe in prophecy, and I believe that things are coming to a head, so to speak. But in the meantime, Saint Augustine said, "Take care of your body as though you're going to live forever, but take care of your soul as if you're gonna die tomorrow. Because no matter what we do for our health, tomorrow we could get hit by a car in a car accident, an airplane land on you, whatever, and you're going to be dead. And you're before the judgment seat of Christ, no matter what. I'm a traditional Catholic. I 100% believe in it. I'm against the pro-modernist Vatican. I don't agree with them at all. I have no right to judge, but I know what I read and the truth. And Jesus did not come to eliminate the past. He came to complete it. So the traditional Mass is a combination of the old and the new together. And it has brought forth so many saints throughout time. Now, all of a sudden, certain popes believe that they can make a change, and it's up to them. It's not. And they certainly can't teach against God's teachings. The 10 Commandments are the 10 Commandments. They are laws. They're not just suggestions, But anyways, let me go back on to the carnivore way of eating. Now, you'll see a lot of people where they'll be eating all steak and eggs, and I do eat a lot of eggs, and I do eat beef at times. And a lot of people are poo-pooing me on my Facebook page. Oh, well, you're cruel. I'm vegan, blah, blah, blah. All right, well, that's not biblical. It's not, okay? So if you hate that animals are dying, well, then get with the people that make laws to make sure these animals are ethically treated, number one. And that's the worst part. How these animals are treated is horrendous. Horrendous. Hellish lifestyles. Pigs in tiny little cages. No, that's not the way they should be, and it's not healthy for us either. To have pigs laying in their own excrement, babies that are not raised right, they're not moving around the way they should be. No, we should be fighting for laws that make sure that animals are ethically raised, number one, but then ethically dispatched, too. I have a friend, the way they kill their animals is with a bullet. They don't even know it's coming. They're out in the pasture, going along, happy, a bullet, it's over, and they bleed out in seconds. And I know that's gross, but whatever, that's the truth. In seconds. Okay, and there's no being abusive. They've raised these animals from the time they were born. They don't want to see them harmed any more than you do or I do. And it's healthier for them. They already say that an animal that's in stress, the meat is tougher and doesn't have as good a flavor. So it's beneficial for the animal and it's beneficial for us. And yes, there are, I think, bylaws that certain animals are just not edible. I am getting away from pigs because they're just not a cleanly creature. And they say they have the intelligence of a 5-year-old. So I don't really. And I mean, other than bacon, I'm not that huge on pork, anyways. But Jesus ate beef. He ate fatted calf when he would go to these, like the wedding of Cana. I'm sure they had fatted calf or goat or whatever, but he ate meat. St. Francis, who loved all animals and believed in the ethical treatment of animals as well, and you can read that, he does say so, that he also ate animals. So this is a biblical thing. It's common sense. We can get so much from protein, so much protein and so much from animal that we cannot get from vegetation. It's just the way it is. And there's some places in this world, it's very hard to get vegetation. I think they said the Inuits have a low case of dementia, low case of Alzheimer's, low cases of heart disease, low cases of diabetes. Why? And they live on seal blubber and fish, and their most of their diet is meat, and a lot of it is fat. But why are they healthier than us? Because we're eating what the so-called scientists and doctors have told us is healthy. Okay? So please don't be poo-pooing me for eating meat because it's biblical. All right? I'm traditional. I'm married, been married 30 years, not planning on going anywhere. I go to church. I veil. You don't like that? Too bad. Don't listen to me. And you can say what you want in the comments. I don't really care. But I'm going to tell you, this way of eating has cured me of autoimmune disease. I am off blood pressure pills completely. This morning, my blood pressure was 117/80. Okay? And that's after I have black coffee. Okay? Number 3, I have been on Prilosec, omeprazole, since 2014 when I had stomach surgery. Okay? And I could not get off it. I tried. I had chicken wings tonight. No Prilosec. I have not had Prilosec in, 2 weeks? I'm off of it. So, excuse my hair because I've been running around outside with the animals. And eventually I'm going to do videos with the horses and stuff too, especially once the weather gets a little better. But please subscribe, follow me, and please share my videos. I'm nothing special. I'm just telling you from my experience what has happened. And eventually I'd like to share some recipes. Like last night I made, I took cream cheese and I mixed it with just a little coffee and a little stevia, blended that together, it was soft, and then put it in the refrigerator to solidify, and it was almost like a cheesecake, kind of a consistency. It was delicious. So you can do this. I know a lot of carnivores don't do stevia. Well, stevia is natural. It grows. It's a plant. I just got my seeds today to grow some more. So it is a plant, and you don't even have to process it. You can put it in leaf. Just grind it up with the leaf. You could chew on the leaf. It's super sweet, like 100 times sweeter than sugar. And it does have a little aftertaste, but you know what? You get used to it. I'm 100% used to it, and I prefer it to sugar. And now they're saying that the leaf itself has protein, calcium, some other benefits. So it's even better to eat the leaf or chew the leaf or put it in something than it is to get the powdered junk that they've processed, over-processed, like they do everything. So, anyways, this is my life. This is what's going on with me. I'm getting healthier every day. I'm down 49 pounds since September 23rd. 49 pounds. And I started originally with Atkins, low carb, and then proceeded onto carnivore. I eat 100% animal-based products now, and it's not, my blood results are coming back beautiful. Cholesterol's good, blood pressure's good, all that's good. Kidneys, functions great. And I even test my own kidney function. I get a urine test thing and I check my kidney and liver function, and it's beautiful. So when they tell you that eggs and too much cheese and too much cream and too much butter, I eat a lot of butter. And I love it that Kerrygold butter is like delicious. Don't listen to them because it's just all propaganda, all of it. It's propaganda about everything. This bird flu, what lies? What lies? And now all of a sudden the bird flu just so happened to go to cattle. So let's kill off all the cattle and all the chickens and all the eggs, and people will kill each other over trying to get stuff, right? Only the elite will do well because they can afford it, right? So know it for what it is. This is prophecy too. And this way of eating is just a turnaround to go back to God's way of eating. I use herbs. I use natural ways of healing myself and keeping myself healthy. So anyways, please follow, subscribe, and share my videos. I'm not the greatest looking thing. I'm an older girl. But I'll tell you right now, I'm so happy and so much healthier than I have been in a very long time. Please join me.